There was nothing. No events, no indications that corrections staff or parole board staff knew about that could have prevented the massacre in rural Saskatchewan in September 2022. That was the big message from the Joint Investigation's final report. It also found Myles Sanderson's case preparation was reasonable and appropriate, despite his propensity for violence. The investigation board was composed of Canada's Correctional Service, Parole Board, and 2 external co-chairs. The report was released in the weeks and months following 2 inquests into Sanderson's death and the stabbing massacre. Both looked deeply into Sanderson's past. He received statutory release in August 2021, a little more than a year before the mass stabbing. A post-mortem behavioral analysis found Sanderson showed severe traits of a psychopath. Officials with the parole board wouldn't say if that was something they knew of or if it played a role in their release decision, but that they do take all available information into account as well as public safety. Now they move on to the 14 recommendations they say that they're implementing. 4 are directed to the Correctional Service of Canada and 10 to the parole board. The corrections recommendations like policy to address mental health assessment of suicide for offenders. Both received recommendations related to addressing domestic violence. 1, to consider providing training around domestic violence to parole board members to aid decision-making. That's something that came up in the inquest as well. Sanderson had a history of abusing his former partner. But James Smith Cree Nation says it wasn't included in the development of the report or its recommendations. In a statement, it vented its frustration that it should have been, given the report is about one of its band members and concerns their community. It says it was only allowed to see the report on Monday. Dane Patterson, CBC News, Saskatoon.